Alright, hello guys, welcome to my channel, Mr. Ade Ayobet Predict. So in today's video, we'll be looking into some of games that are expected to end up in a very high corner outcome. And first, I'll be looking into this particular game under the German league, which is Paderborn versus Braunschweig. And the prediction for this particular game happens to be over 9 corners, and I'm going to place it as over Asia 9 corners at odd of just 1.47 odd. That is if the odd has not really changed right now. So for sticking on this particular game, or in case if you have any other platforms that will provide you the market for this particular game, but for me, I would suggest you make use of this particular best platform, which is 1xbet, to stake your games on this particular one. So the prediction for this particular game happens to be the Asia over 9 corners, and it is different from over 9.5 because this one, probably if the game eventually end up in exactly 9 corners, it will be a void, and your bet will be returned to you. But this particular prediction, I just want you guys to follow it as over 9. It is different from this particular one, which is over 9.5. So we have 1.47 odd on this, and for this particular video, I'm going to share you two tickets, and on each ticket we have just at least we are able to have 3 odd for the first ticket, and for the second ticket, which happens to be the second bet slip, we should be having more than 3 odds on that. So the first game for the first ticket is just the match between the Paderborn and Braunschweig, and it is predicted as over 9. And I'm moving on to the second game under this particular ticket, because in that first ticket it only involved just 3 games and all are over corners. Alright, so for the second game, which happens to be under the Switzerland Super League, and that is the match between Lausanne versus our Grasshoppers, and this particular game happens to go for over 9.5 at odd of 1.55 odd, at odd of 1.55 odd. So using 1xbet as the platform to predict this particular game, because some other platform may not really provide the market for the corner for this particular game. So unless you have your own platform that are offering better odds when it comes to this particular market. So the prediction for this particular game happens to be over 9.5. Actually, the odd has reduced from 1.55 to 1.52 odd. So with this, we are able to have 2 games from the first ticket, and the last game under it will be under the Austria Bundesliga, and the match between Austria Vienna versus BW Linz. And the prediction for this particular game is just corner over 8.5 at odd of 1.44 odds. And let's check if the odds has not dropped from where it is. So using the same particular platform for this particular match also, the odd for this particular over 8.5 corner for this particular game, Austria win versus BW Linz, at odd of 1.44 odd. So this is the end of the first bet slip, which involved just 3 games of over corners, and we are able to accumulate an odd of total of 3 odds from this particular first best slip. So we'll be moving on to the second best slip, which will only feature just 4 games, and surely with that 4 games we are going to be having more than 3 odds in that particular predictions. So now moving on to the second best slip, we have the match under the Norway Super Premier League, and that is the match between Fredrikstad versus Kristiansund. And the prediction for this particular game, we are also going for the corner, but in this time around, we are going for a special market under it, and the prediction for this happens to be the 3-way total of over 9 corner. Actually, this one is very very similar to predicting something like predicting over 9.5 corner on the normal market of 1xbet. So this is the corner segment under the 1xbet market, and this is what we call the 3-way total. And the meaning of this particular 3-way total means that either the match end up as over 9, over exactly 9, or we have three-way like win, draw and lose. So this time around we have three-way like if the game will end up exactly as 9 corner, that this is the odd for the 8.5. If the game is going to end up exactly under 9, maybe 8 downward, the odd is just 3.4. And if the game is going to end up exactly over, maybe around the game will end up in 10 corners, 11 corners and above, then the odd is 1.533. So I think it is better to go for this at odd of 1.533 than to go for over 9.5, which is just 1.49 odds. So I think with that is just a cheat for odd allocation in this particular game. But for this, you can actually go for, if you don't have the three-way total points from your own bet platform and the bookmakers are providing the market for you, you can actually go for over 9.5. But for if you are using 1xbet, I'm sure you are going to access this particular market of three-way over 9 at thought of 1.533. So now moving on to the next prediction under the second bet slip. Alright, so the second prediction for the bet slip 2 is still under Norway League, and is the match between Lillestrøm and Algesund. And the prediction for this particular game happens to be over 8 corner, over 8 corner, over 8 corner at thought of 1.25 odd, at thought of 1.25 odd. So we have the market here at out of 1.28 odd, which happens to be the second predictions for the second bet slips in this particular video. And also, without wasting much of our time, we'll be running down to Belgium League, the match between Anderlecht and Kortrijk. And the prediction for this particular game for the corner market is just over 9, Asia over 9. That is, if the match end up exactly at 9 corner, your bet will be returned to you at out of 1.54 odds. That is for the 1xbet odd. I don't know for other bet platform in case we have odds fluctuation. So under the market of the total corner from this particular game, we have the odds as the Asia over 9, which is different from over 9.5 at out of 1.74 odd, but over 9 at out of 1.54 odd for this particular game. And this happens to be the third game for the second best slip of today's video. So now running down to the last tips in this particular video and also in this particular second best slip, we are going for this particular game under the Poland League and the match between Legia and Woodsville Lords. The prediction for this particular game happens to be over 7. Over 7. It is a three-way total over 7 corner at odd of 1.444 odds. Now we are going to check that if the market is still available. So now let's check if we still have it. Alright, yes, so this is the three-way market. The three-way market of over 7 at out of 1.444 odd. So in total we are able to get just 4 games from this particular bet slip, the second bet slip in this particular video, and the total odds of 4 odds was able to generate from this particular 4 games. So alright, so now in total we are able to accumulate just 3 odds for the first ticket, which involve just 3 games, and 4 odds for the second ticket, which features just 4 games. So thanks for watching. See you guys in the next video. Don't forget to join our Telegram channel for more tips and updates, and also don't forget to join our WhatsApp VIP group for daily 2 odds safe tips for you guys. See you guys in the next video. Bye.